Hello and welcome to Cosmological Arguments. I'm your host, John Bannon. The argument from Creatio ex Nihilo. The Creatio ex Nihilo argument proves the existence of God by demonstrating that because all physical reality in the cosmos is caused, there must be an uncaused, transcendent reality that causes physical reality to appear from non existence. Anything with parts is caused by those parts. If those parts were uncaused, then the parts would not change, because a changed part would be caused by the change, and hence not uncaused. The order of uncaused parts would also be uncaused, because parts require order and could not exist in an uncaused state without an uncaused order. Anything made of uncaused parts would be uncaused, because the uncaused order of uncaused parts cannot be changed, because a changed order would be caused by the change and hence not uncaused. Therefore, any composite that can change cannot be uncaused, and its parts cannot be uncaused. Because physical reality in the cosmos entails only parts and composites that can change, then physical reality cannot be uncaused. Because matter, which experiences time, can be caused from or transformed into timeless photons, then time itself cannot be uncaused. Moreover, physical reality cannot cause itself, because if part A is caused by part B, which in turn is caused by part A, then the ultimate cause of part A would be itself, which is impossible because a being cannot be contingent on itself. The cause of physical reality must ultimately be an uncaused reality that does not change and cannot be made or transformed into something else. The ultimate cause of physical reality must therefore transcend physical reality and cause physical reality to appear from non existence, or creatio ex nihilo. Because physical reality cannot be caused by nothing, this uncaused, transcendent reality is not nothing, but what we call God. This argument basically proves that any composite, which is a thing made of parts, um, is a caused thing. And anything that is a part that's made into this composite is also a caused thing. And anything that changes from one thing to another thing is also a caused thing. So, because physical reality only consists of composites that change, or things that can transform into other things and change, that means all of physical reality is caused. And if it's all caused, it needs a reason for its existence, an uncaused metaphysical cause, which we call God. So uh, even time itself is caused. The reason for that is a photon, which is a particle of light, is timeless under general relativity, which is Einstein's uh, great theory of the macro world, which has been unblemished for about a century. So, according to that general relativity, the photon is timeless. Matter, however, because it has mass, does have relative frame of reference, which means it does experience time, unlike the photon, which is massless, and because of that, timeless. However, Einstein also showed that mass and energy are equivalents. He has his famous formula, E equals mc squared. And this means that energy or work in the unit of joules is equal to the mass times the speed of light squared, or the speed of light times itself. And this is showing the equivalence between mass and energy. So what this means is something like the photon, which is massless, but nevertheless travels at the speed of light. If you get enough of them combined together, you can actually create matter or mass that is subject to time. So photons, which are timeless, can transform into time. So time is caused. It can be caused by photons, for instance. And the reverse is also true. Mass or matter, such as, let's say, uranium or plutonium, which is subject to time, can be converted into photons or this timeless energy. And we see that in the atomic bombs, where mass is transformed into timeless energy. So, timeless photons can create something that experiences time. And likewise, something which experiences time and has mass can also be converted into photons which do not experience time. So time itself is something that can be created. Time can be created from a transformation of something that's timeless into something that's timed. Well, that means that time is caused. It can't be uncaused. It's caused. Time is caused. So everything in physical reality, matter, mass, energy, time, space, time, uh, all physical reality is caused. So you need something to explain that cause, because it can't be self-caused or self-created. It can't be. Its existence can't be contingent on its own existence. So there has to be something that causes it, and this is this transcendent cause we call God. And this transcendent cause cannot be something that is made of parts. It cannot be something that you can make into something else. It cannot be something that can transform into something else. So, what do we know of that is like that? Um, there's nothing. Even nothing itself, which cannot cause physical reality. So it's not nothing. So this is a transcendent reality we're talking about that causes physical reality, because all physical reality must be caused. And because this transcendent reality is not something that can transform into a physical reality or turn into a physical reality or be part of a physical reality. You're talking about something that you can't see, but simply makes physical reality appear or causes physical reality to appear. It doesn't make it out of nothing, for instance. It makes it appear from non-existence. So a physical reality, something, a transcendent cause has the ability to cause physical reality to simply begin to exist, just like that. Um, Interestingly, the photon, for instance, which is timeless, has the ability to appear and disappear from reality without experiencing time when it gets absorbed or emitted from uh, uh, an atom or the electron shell of an atom. But that's a physical reality. Photon is a physical reality, timeless, but a physical reality nonetheless. We're talking about a transcendent cause, which is not a physical reality. It's not something you can make something out of. It's not something you can see. It's not a part of something. It's certainly not the universe. It's not made of parts, and yet it has the ability to cause physical reality to appear from non-existence. And that's what we call God. Now, if you want to use a symbol for this particular cosmological argument, I would use this symbol. That represents uh, this this transcendent, uncaused reality, creating physical reality, and it also represents a photon, which is a timeless reality. So I hope you learned something, and take care.